transition into group work later. I need you to stay in one place and listen with your eyes and ears. Thank you very much. Thank you, Landon. If you'll join us up here in the U, I have something to share with you. You need to be in the chair, that would be fine. Okay, anytime Miss Warren gets a new pet, I like to share it in the science lab with you. These happen to be called hermit crabs. Hermit means that you're by yourself, you like to be by yourself. It's not necessarily true about a hermit crab. Hermit crabs like to be around people, but that just happens to be what they're called. They live in a shell. You would want to have larger shells in your habitat for them to move into. Okay? Hey guys, thank you for doing those caps, but can you come join us? I'll have you do those a little bit later. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We'll talk about those caps in just a moment. You'll have extra shells available. Have a seat, please. Thank you. You'll have extra shells available in your habitat because they grow out of them and they look for larger shells to get into. Okay? These are not necessary, they don't have a name yet. I'm going to spray a little water inside or at them, that'll help them to come out a little bit. When I turn it over, water will come out. They're not using the restroom or anything, that's just water coming out. Try to wake them up a little bit, see if they'll crawl around for us. This happens to be my big one. They do have a pincher on them, so you wouldn't want to touch them from the front. He's waking up, he's coming out. Just a minute, I'll take questions. If he gets close to you, all you do is turn him around. If you're scared, I will come around. They don't bite. Yes, Lil? You had 4 hermit crabs? So this is what they look like. Their eyes are kind of on little pointers. Okay, Tyler, let's listen to Tyler's question. I'm sorry? Yes, they are real. Just a moment, please. Get the phone. Yes, ma'am. Elijah Luna? Is Elijah Luna in here?
Yeah.
Raise your hand. Yes? Yes. They need you in the office, Elijah, for just a moment. Okay. I love how we're sitting on our bottom. This one's a little smaller. This has flip-flops on its shell. We don't want to scare them.
Are we allowed to pick them up?
Okay, if we have questions, there's a process. Yes. No, we are not allowed to pick them up unless they get close to us. Unless they get close to us, then we can turn them around. They're not going to hurt you. We don't want to be loud. We don't want to scare them. They live in warm habitats, in sandy areas. Would they, if I let them out on our playground, would they survive?
No.
Volunteer. Why would they not survive on our playground? Yes.
Because there's children out there and the water is too cold.
Okay, it's too cold. There's a lot of children out there that might step on them. I love how your hands up, Cameron. They would die. They would freeze to death. Ryan, what are these called? Hermit crabs. What are they called, Ryan? Hermit crabs. Good job. Okay, while the hermit crabs are out, I'd like to go over something with you. Miss Burks talked to you about, on the announcements, collecting bottle caps, plastic bottle caps to make a mural. Can you say mural?
Mural.
A mural is an artistic piece. This is an example, and every time I send it to me, it sends it up. Send it to myself on email. It sends it upside down. So just use your imagination. This is actually a tree. It's upside down. This is the trunk. This is the floor. This would be some leaves that fell down. This would be some grass, and here's the trunks. But if you look closely, closely, please. See, here's a butter top. Here are different tops from different drinks, soft drinks. Here are margarine tubs, lids. Okay? So what we're doing is we are collecting. Well, one of you that was collecting, bring over one of the buckets, please. One of you. We are collecting them back here by different colors, and we're gonna look at all the different colors that we have, and then we'll decide what kind of mural we will make. I would really like, are you listening? I'd really like to make a dragon, but what kind of colors would we need to make a dragon mural? We'd need a lot of red, we would need a lot of green, and right now we don't have a whole lot of red and green. Look at all these that we've already gotten from a pharmacy. We have a lot of white. Okay? But when you bring them in, you'll bring them to the lab and you can sort them by color back there. This one would be clear and white ones. Okay? So how many of you think that you can collect your bottle caps at home? You can also do lids, like I said, off of sour cream. You can do them off of butter. Milk. Bring them in. A lot of colors are better. Okay? Lots of color, because then we can make a mural from it. Thank you. Here you are. All right. We're going to put the hermit crab up in just a moment. Okay, let's go over our target for today. Okay, if you look at our target, please. Repeat after me. I can develop a model. To describe. The movement of matter. Among plants. Animals. Decomposers. And the environment. Okay. I have some pictures up here of some items that would be in a food web. I've got some mushrooms here. What is this, Ryan? That's a mushroom. What's this, Ryan? This is a bunny. What's this? Autumn? Aubrey, sorry. Grass? Cameron? The sun, and finally everyone? Fox. Okay. There's one thing in a food web that if we didn't have it, we wouldn't have a food web at all. It has to start with, volunteer, has to start with the what? The sun. Very good. So the sun starts our food web. Then we have something that produces their own food. Something that produces their own food that gets their energy from the sun. Very good. Grass and plants. So first would be your sun, then your grass and plants, and then something eats those producers. They are called consumers. What are they called? Consumers. Okay, we have a consumer that eats a producer or a plant. I wonder which one of these up here eats a plant.
The bunny.
The bunny eats the plant, right? The consumer eats the producer, and then something eats the bunny. Tyler, what eats the bunny?
Fox.
The fox eats the bunny, doesn't it? A fox eats meat.
Not for me.
When animals eat meat, they are called carnivores. What are they called?
Carnivores.
And they are a predator. I heard that term as well. They are a predator, but they're considered a carnivore. Okay? Bunnies only eat producers. Bunnies only eat plants. They're considered an herbivore. Can you say herbivore?
Herbivore.
Herbivores eat only
Plants.
good. Carnivores eat only
Meat.
and there's something that eats both. Oh, you guys already know? Look at all those hands. Wow, you guys are so smart. Very good. It's called an omnivore. What's it called?
Omnivore.
Very good. All right, Tyler, do you have a comment?
Can fox eat people?
No, they might, if they felt scared, they might bite you, but they couldn't eat you. We're too big, okay?
We have meat in our body.
We do have meat in our body.
But may eat us right now.
No, they won't eat us. They might bite us. Okay, I have some pictures here that we're gonna sort, but they're not in color. So I wanna look at them with you in color first, so you know what we're looking at here. I love the way that you're following your expectation of voice level. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Can you give yourself a pat on the back? Thank you. All right, so we've got girls. Do the first line, girls.
Wolf, turtle,
We
snake.
have a wolf, turtle, and a snake. Boys, we're going down. Ready?
Sun, mushroom, deer.
Okay. Both of us ready?
Hawk, fly, mouse.
Girls, right here.
Fish, eagle, bear.
All of us? All of us?
Cattail, frog, gray horned owl.
And boys?
Earthworm,
Red alpine, dandelion, and all of us?
oak tree, bee, squirrel.
Okay, so those are the animals, the organisms that we're going to look at and sort, okay? We said, Cassidy, that we would not be here if we didn't have the what? It all starts, the food web starts with the sun. So I'm gonna give you a organism, and then we're gonna talk about which ones are carnivores, omnivores, what's the other one? Herbivore, okay? And we'll put them in a food web.
Oh yeah.
Okay, shh. Quickly. You're welcome. You landed. Ryan.
A fish.
It is a fish. Come on, Tyler. Here you go, ma'am. Okay, give me 5, 4, 3, 2. I don't even have to go to 0. You guys are so awesome. Okay, we said that the food web starts with the what again? Sun. If you have the sun, raise your hand. Okay, go ahead and put the sun up here in the front of our food web, just maybe right here on the top. Okay, when we make a food web, we start. So here will be the sun. And then we do little webs off of them. Okay? So, next thing we said the sun, the things down here after the sun, they make their own food. They're called. They're plants, but they're called producers. What are they called? Producers. So look at what you have in your hand. And if you have a producer, raise your hand. Okay, what do you have, ma'am?
Oak tree.
Oak tree. Bring the oak tree up. She's going to bring the oak tree down like this. Down on the side. There you go. Perfect. Okay, who else has a producer? What do you have? She has a dandelion. Dandelion, a producer? Absolutely. Bring it up. She's going to put it up, down like this. Okay, good job. From the sun. Any other producers out there? Yes, Mary? Yes, bring up the cattail. Do we have one more? What we have? Yep, red alpine. Now I'm hearing something about a mushroom. Does anybody have anything to share about a mushroom? Is a mushroom a producer?
No, mushrooms come from.
What?
Because mushrooms,
They're not producers. What are they? Okay, so you're exactly right. What do they do with the dead animals and the food? What? They break them down. down, they're called decomposers. They're called decomposers, so they come last. Okay, they come last. All right, so next we need something that is eating the producers. Those are called consumers, and they are herbivores. So look at your picture. I just heard someone yell out what are herbivores. If you raise your hand, I'd be happy to answer that. Yes, ma'am? Okay, it's spelled like this. Look. But the H is silent, okay? So you don't say herbivores. You just say herbivores, okay? And who can answer her question what an herbivore is? Volunteer. What is an herbivore? Okay, an animal that only eats plants. What's an herbivore? Animal that only eats plants. Who has an animal that only eats plants? Okay, is a mouse. Very good. Okay, something else.
A squirrel.
Bees. Bring a bee up. Okay, so bees that go underneath the producers. You guys are going to be drawing your own food web in just a moment, so you need to be paying attention how we're doing this. Okay? Do we have another producer? Consumer. What is it? Yep. Just got a fly. Okay? Okay, what is a hawk? Does a hawk only eat plants? No, it's got that. What kind of a beak does it have?
Eagle.
Well, it is an eagle beak or a hawk beak, but is it flat billed or is it pointy? It's curved and pointy. Why would they need a curve?
So they can eat mouse.
So they can tear apart their meat because they don't have teeth, right? So we'll come back to you. Okay? Yes. A turtle. Very good. So turtle goes under there. Be paying attention because you're going to be drawing your own food web in just a moment. Squirrel. Bring that squirrel up here. Any more? What do you have? What do you have, Ryan? Fish. What do fish eat, Ryan? They eat plants, right? So can you bring your fish up here?
Ryan.
Right here. Ryan.
They do.
Spray.
Right here. Put it next to the turtle. Thank you. Okay, now we have. Thank you, Ryan, so much. Can you stand up? Awesome. It is a squirrel. Can you see? Okay, now we need something that eats those, a predator that eats the herbivores. Just herbivores. So they would be called carnivores. They eat only meat. An animal that eats only meat. We're not going to do the omnivores yet. Okay, what do you have? You have an earthworm. An earthworm is a what? Decomposer. Who has one still? Tyler, what you got? Eagle. An eagle. We won't use that one yet. What do you have? A great horned owl. What do they eat? Meat. Bring it on up. So great horned owl goes under that, under the turtles. What's next? Hawk, bring it on up. A hawk eats only meat. Those things that eat only meat are called carnivores. Awesome. Aubrey, what do you have? A frog.
Frog eats flies.
A frog eats flies. Bring it on up. Yes, Anthony? Snake, bring it on up. Yes? A bear. Now what's a bear eat?
Fish.
Fish, which is meat, and also berries and plants. So it is an omnivore. What is it? Bring it on up underneath the snake. Do we have any other animals? What do you have? A wolf. A wolf eats both. It is an omnivore. And then finally, these things are all going to end up dying. They all use the restroom on the grass and in the water. So we need the things underneath it to break that down and make the soil rich. What are they? Bring them on up. We have some mushrooms. What else do we have? Earthworm. Tyler, where should the eagle go? What does the eagle eat, Tyler? Cameron, help him out. What's an eagle eat? Meat, so put it with the meat eaters. Come on, Tyler. Right here. Thanks, Tyler. Okay, give me 5. I have a little bit of chatting going on here. Okay, your task in just a moment is to work independently. You can work anywhere in the room. I don't mind. I don't mind if you work with a partner, but you're going to do your own sheet. Okay? You're going to, up here, draw and label the class food web. Okay? There's not a whole lot of room here. As you can see, Miss Warren had to stop. You can draw your picture on the back if you'd like. Remember, all food webs start with the sun. Okay? Then, down here, you have some questions. That happens because we're saving energy. Landon, will you turn the lights on, please? We're an energy-saving school, and that happens when there's not a lot of movement. Isn't that cool? Remember we talked about that when we go through the grocery store? The lights turn on in the frozen food section. Thank you, Landon. Okay, we have some questions. Just a minute. Number 1 says, where does all the energy originally come from? You know the answer to that. Then it says, name the following. It wants you to list the producers, the herbivores, the carnivores, the omnivores, and the decomposers in our food web. Okay? You can work up here with this food web, or you and your partner, or if you decide to do it by yourself, can have your own list of plants and animals in a food web to work from. Just don't cut these out. Okay? My expectation. Let's go for my expectations for group or independent work. You're going to be at a voice level 0. No. You're working with a group. You can have a table talk too. Some people misinterpret a table talk too with an outside voice. Okay? Table talk, voice level 2 is just next to your person here at the table. You won't be yelling, okay? If you need help, again, you'll raise your hand. This is, I'll put it between independent and pair, depending on if you want to do it by yourself or with a partner. Okay? You're going to, you don't have to stay in your seat, but stay in one place. Once you get somewhere, stay in one place. And you will have respectful discussion. Okay? I actually wouldn't even mind to turn on some Pandora at a soft level, if you can handle it. Okay? All right, any questions? No. Okay, what is your task, please? Cameron?
Do one fire tip with the partner and once you find a seat.
Okay, what are you going to do after you find a partner or work by yourself and stay in your seat? You're exactly right. What are you going to be doing? Working, doing what? What are you going to make? A food web, like we did together. Very good. And you have, I didn't tell you how much time, 5, 10, about 25 minutes to do that. How much time do you have, Cassidy? What? 25 minutes, okay? So, I'm going to pick people following expectations to pick their partner and area first. You can work anywhere in the room except behind my desk or under tables. Okay? Let's see. Would you like to pick your partner? I'll give you one for you and one for your partner, and here's a set of animals to choose from. Cassidy, come pick your partner. Partner's back here, babe. the way that you're following expectations for voice level. Anthony, would you like to come pick somebody, please?
Guys, sit right here, okay? I'm gonna walk around. Give me just a second. We'll go. Sit down, Brian. Brian, sit down.
What's a producer, Ryan? What's a producer?
What's a producer? We gotta do herbivores. Take that the next day after cats do the shooting.
I don't think one